What we do here is go back.
Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast, Talk It Up with Cindy and Jerry. Hope you guys are doing well.
How's it going, everybody? How's everybody doing out there? Did I say it? How's it going, everybody? Yeah. I always question it.
Don't mind me. I just came back from one of my workouts.
How was the line dancing yesterday?
Oh my god, it was so much fun. Actually, don't be surprised, I ordered a hat today. They were selling them there at $80 a pop.
Yeah. Thank God you didn't buy one.
No, one of the girls that I was with, she goes, I was looking at them. I was like, wow, these are really nice. I was like, but I like yours. She goes, Amazon. She goes, don't buy it here. They're selling for like $80 to $100. Sure. So I actually ordered the same one she had, and I love it. It's supposed to come today. But it was fun. So I was telling
my wife now, she's got the cowboy or cowgirl boots. You know, from the Bronx to Freetown salsa.
I love to dance. Even if it's line dancing, it's harder than salsa, but it's so much fun. Yeah. So I'm into it.
I was lucky I didn't have to go, but I am going to try to get into it. You know, the simple stuff.
It was fun. It was so much fun.
All right. So what happened the other day was.
So the name of the topic. The topic is always gotta break the bag or the box.
Yeah, she literally was like not having it. We had a whole discussion on this, and you know what we like to do is, hey, just bring it to light as the topic.
He's a beast. I always joke around because if I go to McDonald's, and we don't eat junk food a lot, but once in a blue moon when I would bring it for our son. Yeah. He doesn't do the normal thing where normal people take the things out of the bag.
Why do you say normal people?
Because it's a normal people
Just
thing.
Say
No.
Some people.
Normal people take the things out of the bag and put it on the table. No, not him. He takes the bag and he tears it. Right? Tears it open.
I do.
And he's like, it's like he's going to eat out of the bag.
Well, no, it doesn't happen that way. But, no. So, even she asked me. Sometimes. All right, sometimes. She even asked me, do you do that at work? And I kind of pause and I go, yeah. Yeah, I do that. Really? I don't. It's like, even she was like, she says, I've seen you. You'll get a slice of pizza. And all you got to do is open it.
Slide it out the bag. No.
He opens it.
Hot mess everywhere.
It's a man thing. Man just went up.
No, it's a you thing. It's a weirdo thing.
It's a man thing. We just gotta rip it open. Get into the food.
No.
All right. I am not the only one that does that. It has to be no way. I think people, not just men. I think there are some people that just do it. And then she goes right into it. You do it with the boxes.
He does it with the boxes. Everything. When I'm trying, he'll order stuff, right? He just, you know how Amazon has the tear off on top, or you could tear it off because you might use the bag to return your stuff. No, he puts a hole in the bag, so I can't even use it to return it. Thank goodness that you don't sometimes need the bag anymore to return at Staples. But
Amazon,
with everything, he tears it. Like he's like a kid. It's like he's trying to get at it. But there's a place to open it.
Let me ask you something.
And sometimes he'll tell me, he goes, here, you open it because I'm just going to mess it up.
Absolutely. But let me ask you something. When you were opening presents as a kid.
It was different. Presents, wrapping papers, presents.
But did you go, I'm just going to...
I actually was that person, like, for our baby showers and everything. I would, like, tear at the tape. But I don't do it anymore.
I'm like, come on.
You're that beast person that just tears it up and paper everywhere.
Christmas presents taught us there's something in that bag, in that box, wrapped up.
That's different. That's a gift wrap. That's not a package that you order. You know what's in the package because you ordered it.
I'm still excited. You know what you want. It's like my package is here. And when I eat McDonald's, I'm like, oh my God. My chicken's
just put your hand in the bag.
Or a gyro.
There's a hole at the top of the bag where your hand fits magically.
This is how the argument happened. She was literally like this. She was. Because I'm like, does it matter?
Yeah.
You see? I said it in a low tone. Does it matter? And
it does matter.
Yes, it matters. Why? Why do you have to open it? I'm like, but I throw the bag.
It's called being civilized. Open it the correct way.
It's my house. It's our house. I can open my bag any way I want.
No, because then if I gotta return whatever it is,
the Amazon packages.
Amazon packages. If I go to the mall and buy him something, and sometimes you know how they have, if it's a white shirt or beige, it comes like in a bag, so it doesn't get.
You know what?
He tears it. And the other day, I bought him white linen pants. Right? He tore the bag. Yeah. So I'm the fool returning it because they were the wrong size, or a little snug. And I'm the fool that's standing at the store and goes, like, looking at him like, I'm sorry. My husband tore the plastic. And she's like, it's okay, don't worry about it. I'm like, this dang idiot.
There's some people that do that.
No.
She said it.
No.
She said there's some people that do it.
No.
Because there are. I am not the only one that rips bags open. It's just no way. There are people.
It's not just bags. The box.
Boxes.
You know the problem with him, right? The episode we have that says Amazon. So he leaves the boxes and the packages everywhere. But it's not like your civilized folded envelope. Like, if I take stuff out of my boxes or whatever, the box is not torn up. It's not mangled up. It's just opened. Him? That's a different story.
You know why? I'm tell you why. I'm tell you why.
So mangled up that you couldn't get to it.
When you're doing it and you're opening it, there's probably background music of birds chirping. It's a civilized thing. When I'm opening it, I'm like, it's like, dun, 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 dun. It's like a whole chirp, dun, 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 and I'm like, dun, dun, dun.
You're stupid. You really don't lie.
I'm like, dun, 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 rip the bag open, dun, dun, dun.
That's an excuse for
McDonald's
me.
fries. Dun, dun. Hey, I'm curious. Sorry, we're not gonna do a 4th of July thing here. Damn. So we're just saying spring, summer look.
I'm out in a couple days. I don't got time to do that. You figure it out. I got enough on my plate. Back to the subject.
All right.
Stop tearing up the bags.
It just happens.
Like an animal.
It made me pause.
Be civilized. You were taught to be civilized. Have I not taught you to be a little civilized?
Wait, first of all,
Mom taught you a little bit.
Yes.
I give you a little bit more. But you don't use it anymore.
Yo, relax.
You tear it up and you shred it.
Relax.
Dude, be a little civilized.
I do it at work. I do it at work. I know. I do rip out the bag and you know, if I get food, I just kind of rip it. Just rip it. Just rip it. Try it. You're going to feel something. And then you're going to hear this. You're going to hear background music.
I'm going to rip something. I'm going to really rip something. It's annoying.
Yo, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it that it was the other day.
That you got caught doing it?
And she did it. Why are you ripping it? I'm like, what? Why?
I was like,
I'm opening. I go like this. I'm opening the bag. Goes, no, you're not. You're ripping into it now. And I was like, what is wrong with you? I'm looking at her going, what is wrong with her? And she's looking at me going, no, it's you. I'm like,
yeah. Because I was like, why are you ripping the bag? I'm that person, like, if we buy McDonald's or whatever, and we don't even do it, you know what I do with I leave the bag there, so when I'm finished, I throw all the stuff in the bag, so it's easy for me to put it in the garbage. No, but he don't do that.
Yes, I do.
No, he like this, balls it up, right? Everything falls out of the bag in the garbage and makes a mess.
No,
because if he has ketchup or sweet and sour sauce, that's going to spread all over the place.
No, it's no. Yes, it is. I do it like masterful skill. First of all, let me say it because I was going to say that's what I do. I just put if I'm eating there and the bag is open, I literally just kind of collapse the bag and everything stays. There's no soy sauce going everywhere.
Soy sauce. It's not soy sauce.
Whatever. I mean, sour sauce.
I will find it I will find it on the rim of the garbage can, and then he'll complain. Why is the garbage can all dirty?
Nah, this is, come on, Cindy. Come on. You know, I agreed to do the topic because, listen, I know there's others out there. And it must be, you know, I always say, if we had a conversation, bring it to light because other people go through it.
No, I asked people about this and they're like, no.
Stop. So, when I want to bring to... Let me speak. This is supposed to be an equal space opportunity for both of us to speak. And you always try to control the situation. What I want to say is I brought it to light because there's many of us out there. It's just not me, as she proclaims it to be. There are others out there that are bag rippers from the days of Christmas and say, I'm getting in there and I want to know what it is. And if I know what it is, it doesn't matter. I want it now.
The bag is already open on top. There's no logic to your excuse.
Well, you know what? I don't know what to tell you. It's not like I take the bag and it goes flying up in the air. I just rip it open right there. Either eat it right there or take the stuff somewhere, whatever.
Yeah, he tears the bag open. No,
and I throw it away.
He tears the bag open and leaves it on the table, all torn up. And the stuff is missing out of the bag. The same with his packages. They're all torn up. like the Amazon envelopes and the boxes, but the stuff is missing.
You know why?
He forgets
This is
to
what it
discard
is.
his
This
stuff.
is what it is. She watches too much SVU and all these crime scenes.
Anymore.
Well, whatever. She watches these crime scenes and she's like this. This looks like a pizza bag, but I can't tell because it's been ripped up so many times.
You're so
because
stupid.
it could be the gyro bag. You know what? Yeah, it's the gyro.
I don't do that to your stuff.
Yeah, probably because I'm upstairs eating, and you're looking at a whole open bag like it's a crime scene.
It's a crime scene. It's a messy scene. And he knows it drives me nuts because I'm a neat nut sometimes, especially like. And then what gets me is he complains about the kitchen table being a little bit of a disarray
because of the
because of the nail. But I try to clean it up.
Different.
But then when I come and see torn up bags on there,
the bag is there for a brief time of the day. If I've eaten
a brief time of the day.
I'm not gonna.
When I take stuff out, right? When I go and buy a slice of pizza or a salad or something, first thing I do, I take it out like a normal person, out of the big opening on the top of the bag.
There is no opening on top of the bag.
Yes, there is.
You have to rip into it.
No, you don't. So there's this big opening called the top of that bag. Right?
Okay.
You put your hand in it,
right?
And you take your supplies out, right? Then what you do is you take the bag and you ball it up, right? And then you throw it in the garbage. And there's no mess.
Yo, you should write a book on this. I never knew about this.
You should learn this concept, dude. It's the same thing when you open a box, right? And we have one. Box cutter.
Look at this.
I saw that. I was going to tease you about it later.
I got bit.
At least I didn't turn the nose.
I'm like trying to rub it, but we're doing this podcast.
We have a box cutter, and an envelope opener. We do have both.
Nobody uses.
He doesn't use the other one.
Nobody uses envelope openers.
I do. I don't use a butter knife because heaven forbid I break a nail to open my boxes. Right? I open them the normal way. I slice down the middle, right? Then I take my stuff out, right? Then I take the box and I bring it down to the garage, or I put it in the porch. I don't leave it on the kitchen table.
I don't leave it
on the floor. Yes, you do.
I leave it on the floor.
Or on the floor there.
I leave it on the floor. But
let it come. So my wife comes back and goes, "What the hell? There's a whole bunch of boxes and envelopes here. Let me go throw them out."
You know why I leave the boxes there?
For my courtesy?
No. There was a cartoon. It was called Box Trolls, and just in case if we have little box trolls here,
you're an idiot.
Damn, you go harsh sometimes. You really do. Yeah, just laugh. Really, box trolls? You could have done that. You go like this. You're an idiot. How I live with you, I just don't understand.
Thank you for reading my mind.
Yeah, no, I'm just go. Box trolls, really? No, you're an idiot.
You're an idiot. There's no such thing as box trolls. Just trying to use it as an excuse. Pick up your boxes and your carnage of bags, because that's what it is. It's carnage.
Yo, she was so upset. She was. And I'm like, then later on, I go, I think we should bring that as a podcast. Really? And then she goes like this, you really want to go down that path? Again? I'm like, again? Like me? Because you're going to just say,
I try to warn him.
It's picking on Jerry again. I'm like, no, because I'm going to defend it is you should be allowed to get into your items however you want to. If you want to rip the bag open to get to McDonald's,
if you want to do that,
you want to rip the bag open for your pizza.
Don't leave the evidence where I can see it and cut you down.
No, you know why I do it?
Or cut you apart.
I'm going to tell you why. Inside
you want to be tortured.
This is the little Jerry devil. Go like this. Leave it. Leave the bag.
So you're not que yell at you.
So you're not que yell at you. Leave the bag. It's gonna irritate her. And I go like this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. It's 35 years. She ain't going nowhere. You just do it.
Because I always do. You would think he would learn by now, but I think he likes being tortured. Because even my son will come out the room. My son will be like, "Everything all right?"
Yeah, I know.
He'll come out. You guys good?
No. And I'm like,
kid you not.
Yeah.
He'll come out the room. This is Jeremy. You guys okay? Everything good? You guys fighting? I'm like, get back! He's like,
and I'm not.
We show his shoulders and he'll laugh.
It's a bag. It's a bag. It's a box. It's a whatever it is.
So yeah, people, I fight with him all the time. It could be over the stupidest things, but
damn, it's not stupid thing.
Yes, it is. But I am my mother's child. A bag will piss me off on the kitchen table.
You know what it is? It's
or on the counter.
No, you know what it is? Is there was this thing back in the day, especially Hispanic people. They wanted to keep everything. And when I rip a bag, it's a bag that she cannot fold up for later on. That was back in the day, though.
Sorry.
It was back in the day.
Nope.
It's probably in your DNA.
Keep the bags.
It's in your DNA.
It's just,
you want to keep the bag.
Listen,
you want to keep the bag.
You're lucky you don't have a bag.
What?
I will show you how it's done. You just take the bag. You know,
look, wait.
I'm
going to show something.
That is there for a purpose.
Who opened this like this?
It came like that, smart ass.
Hey, we're on a podcast.
Look, you open it nice, right? And then you can close it back up when you open it and close it the right way.
Things work. Bags open.
Box open.
That's how it's gonna happen.
You know what he does? He'll tell me, "Here, you take it because if I open it, I'm gonna break it."
I'm gonna break it. Yeah.
Always. I'm like, can't you just be civilized?
No, I don't want to risk it. For certain things, I'm like, yo, just it's like going to a place and they go, Jerry, can you fill this out? I'm like,
no.
I go like this,
he gives it to me.
Because I got stuck in handwriting. I'm like, yo, we're gonna do this.
He's another child. He can't take things out of the bag.
No, take that back. Take that back. That is wrong. You crossed the line. I'm not a child. You're not raising a man. You're not take it back, Cindy. That is you crossed the line there. I'm not a man child. Just because no, stop. Just because I rip a bag, stop.
You rip a bag.
Take us out of here.
Break up boxes. Come on, fess up.
Breaking up boxes and ripping bags does not mean you're a man child.
Yes, you are, because you don't even know put it in the garbage. You leave it right there like a child.
No, because I will put it away.
No, you don't.
In the trash.
No.
Okay?
I put it away.
Yeah, because you don't want to wait. You don't want to wait. You don't want to give an opportunity.
Wait for it to collect dust?
No, you don't want an opportunity for me to come and rise to the occasion and say, it is time to throw out this trash.
After a week of sitting there.
No, it's not a week. Nothing sits up there a week. You just, you know what? Look, fine. It's not going to be no win in this argument.
No, did you not forget the Amazon episode where I came back from vacation? I was gone 3 weeks, and the boxes that he opened right before I left were still there 3 weeks later.
You know why? I was really disappointed. I thought the box trolls were going to take them.
Again, you're an idiot because there's no box troll. I'm the person that gets rid of all the stuff, stupid.
Yo. You crossing lines. You are crossing lines.
You're on thin ice, buddy.
There's no thin ice. Just leave it alone. You pick on certain things that just, like I said when we spoke about it. So you pick on something that just is irrelevant. It's just not.
It's not irrelevant. It piles up, and it's because
I was doing something really, really bad. Then that's fine. Hey, you call me out. She was like,
I call him out on everything.
She was like, I'm really tired of these bags. I was like, what? These bags? It's always ripped. I said, it's just a bag. No, it's not. It's just that you rip them, and that's what she raised.
Yeah.
So it came out. You know good?
And heaven forbid, if he rips it right and there's a piece, he'll grab the bag that he threw up, but the piece that came off the bag, that will sit on the table for days. And then he'll be like, what's this here? I'm like, from the bag you ripped and that you left.
Oh, like a tear off of the bag?
Yeah.
That doesn't happen. My bag, I rip it and it's one whole rips.
Embustero.
Yeah. All right. You know what? I think we enough on bag issues. It's never going to change. I don't think it's going to change. I'll do my best, but
he might end up in one of those damn bags one day.
You know, I listen. I got to get in there. When I got to get in there, I got to do what I got to do to get into there.
You got issues.
That's it. It's like it's a man thing. I'm doing what I got to do to get in there. So with that being said, and if box trolls don't exist, then I'll stop leaving the boxes behind. Then
there's no box trolls.
Take us out of here. You don't know that. I saw the cartoon when the kids were younger.
It's a cartoon.
But you know what's happening sometimes?
No,
I'm not
disappearing.
When I do go downstairs, their boxes are disappearing, and I don't know how.
Stop.
I don't even know how.
Stop. No, and no.
So take us out of here, Cindy.
People,
take us out of here before I go upstairs and rip something.
Don't make any sense.
I don't care. Take us out of here.
Okay, guys. Let me know if you guys have issues similar to this dum-dum here with bags. Because this is annoying. So, like, comment, subscribe, share, talk about the podcast. Don't let your man walk all over you with all this mess of garbage, of bags, boxes, and all this. Stand your ground, women.
Later, everybody. Rip your bags if you have to.
Shut up.
Bye.